felt like I needed to get out, not even in my garden, out, because it's a beautiful place. And sit near this tree, maybe do a drawing and chill out just for a little bit before I go back and do some of my stuff. Some of my stuff I was doing before, I've had to glue bits on and let them dry, so I thought I need to get out and connect a bit and ground. And this is one of my favourite places. Also, I got a bit emotional coming down there because I went past a place where we used to take our dog for a walk when we were little, me and my sister. And just seen something. And even though the trees are still there, everything's changed there, the undergrowth and everything, because things do always change. And it got me a bit teary, but in a good way, because things are changing. Things change all the time. Hi, Starlight Divine, and I've just seen, if Rainbow Wizard was here, I'd laugh. I've just seen a guy who well looks like a wizard. I'm just going to pretend I'm filming something else. And I'm having a nice cup of latte because there's a little coffee van down here, and I just thought I'd treat myself. I've not had anything to eat yet, but just over there. Look at that beard. That's Ace, look how long it is. Wow. So that's cool. And this is where you get a lot of birds down here, obviously. It's very like fey. Is that a pheasant? And there is parrots down here, but yeah, I just thought I'd come down, have a bit of a chat. Waiting for my latte to cool down. Probably take you for a walk in a bit. I just thought I'd have a chat while I've got my back against this tree. Oh, I've just stung myself. Have I just stung myself? I think I've just stung myself with a stinging nettle. But there's dot leaves about anyway. But yeah, there's robins. But I just thought trees, yeah, they are grounding. I love this one because it's got a big seating area around it. So I just thought I might come and just draw for 10 minutes before I go for a little walk. And if anyone was about, I'd come and have a chat. So I just got this little, one of my sister's friends does a little coffee van. She gave up a job to do a little mobile coffee van, so I've never had anything from there. So seeing as I've just had nothing to eat, I thought I'd just treat myself, and got a free little biscuit with it. So yeah, so looking at nature, we know the seasons change, but the constant thing that I saw before obviously was the trees were still standing at the place where I went as a kid, but everything else has changed. So it did get me a bit emotional because I thought they were memories from before, from a past life, that when me and my sister used to play in the area that I was before I came here. But it was still beautiful, and people use it differently now. But you've just got to let go of it, which is what we're doing at the minute, is all this letting go. And it's mad. And I've just walked past some ducks and birds all at the pond, and normally when they move out the way, they weren't. They were all together, and there was a little baby squirrel among all the ducks and everything. Someone's coming in, so I might look like a nutcase. Oh no, they're not coming in. I think they've just gone out. Probably thinking, what's she doing? Hi, Julie. Hi, Rainbow Wizard. We've just seen you. We've just seen you. He's got a bigger beard than you have. He looks like a proper wizard. Maybe it's Merlin. But yeah, I've had a chat to Rainbow Wizard before, so I'm actually out now, saying I need to do a bit of grounding, and I do need to do a bit of grounding because there's lots going on. There's lots going on with people around me with certain trauma energy that's popping up, and maybe I've took a bit of it on, which I will have done because, you know, when you try and help, so I'm just going to sort of release it while I'm down here and taking the energy of this guy, ask for some nice energy, maybe have a conversation, taking all the colours because that's healing as well. But yeah, and try and drink this drink, but it's really hot. I've just dropped it down myself, so that's not happening. Wait for it to cool down. But yeah, so it may have looked a bit ranty this morning when I came in, and me and Rainbow Wizard were saying it might look like that because of the energies I've been taking on, and I know there's a few shadow bits that are about, you know. When I was saying about that weird thing that happened, that isn't really weird because it happens all the time, the ebb and flow. We go up, we go down. As long as we know what to do when we do get triggered, or you know, other people's energies are around us, we have to go and find the thing that helps us. So that's what I'm doing. So I thought there's no point sitting in, even though I was in a bit of my garden yesterday, I might as well come out because this is one of my favourite places. Hang on 1 minute. I might even go and pick some wild garlic. There's loads of wild garlic down there. Stay, gratitude, grace and forgiveness. Yeah. Or it's that, what's that? Ho'oponopono? I can never say it. I forgive you, I forgive me. Yeah, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Good call out and about with the creatures will do you right. Exactly. And it's funny because I just saw somebody before. We all know people are on the phones all the time. I saw 3 people all together looking at the phone like drones, as we know. But one lady was pushing a pram down here with a young baby in it. But because she was on a phone, she wasn't interacting with the baby, looking at the baby or anything. And every time it started like making a noise, then she'd take her eyes off the phone. And what I looked at, she was just messaging people on the phone, walking with the pram, not interacting with a child, which is obviously with a lot that's going on. Non-interaction, social interaction, even without knowing sometimes. So it's bonkers. I may walk round in a minute. I may walk round, do a little walk round, come back here and do a bit of a drawing so you guys can see. There's 3 and 3 in 33. So let's go for a little walk while I'm waiting for this coffee to cool down. Latte. Let's turn the other way. Oh. So it says 3 thumbs up and 3 people in. Got a bit of Christ consciousness in the house. But then it would be, I'm outside. Look at these daisies. And everything's changed here because a few ages ago when I was filming down here, these daisies weren't here. Everything's overgrown, which is good because it's meant to. That's what it's meant to do. And I will say again, if anyone wants anything relaxing to go and watch, please check out Beltane Cottage channel. The woman who does the permaculture. She's thinking of getting more land now. She's paid her mortgage off and she wants to get more land to plant more trees. Look at these. This is the fairy bit. I always call the fairy bit because it's like the magical garden. Hang on. Gate number 16 is gate 7. Oh, all these birds. Mhm. So we've got to change like nature does. The seasons change. It's weird, this coffee doesn't taste like a latte. Oh, is that a robin again? How's everybody in chat anyway? Oh yeah, I forgive you. I love you, thank you. Yeah, you just reminded me. I forgive you, I love you, thank you. I forgive you, I love you, thank you. That's saying it to yourself. Yeah. So I will be going doing that on my own in a bit when I come off here. I'm not going to be staying on long. Let's go and have a walk to my favourite tree, Mr. E.T. tree. The one with the E.T. written on it, but I don't know if it's still on it now, but it does say E.T. phone home. Let there be light in the tunnel. It feels really sticky today, like it needs to rain to break again. Let's see, there's a farm up there. There. Like I said, I'm not going to be filming long because I want to enjoy what I'm seeing instead of holding the camera up. He insisted on quizzing me, but the same old problem. What's that? Oh, right. Oh, really? Oh, that guy. Ah, wow. Hmm. Let's go and see the big old tree. I think it's an oak tree. It should be because they're one of my favourites, so as we all know. Let's have a look. Go and see the garlic as well. Sunnyside Woods, it's called. I've never noticed that before. Oh, it's nice and cool under here. This is the E.T. tree, and I'll tell you why it's called the E.T. tree. Oh, is it? No, it's not an oak tree, actually. I always think it's an oak. It's not. I'm just looking at the leaves. This is why. Look at him. Look at that. That face there. Someone's written underneath, but it has washed away. E.T. phone home. Look at his face. Little elemental there. It's not little. I got an orb, a green orb out of this tree once, so yeah. there watching. The wild garlic's everywhere down there. See if I can spot it because it's over here. It looks like some of it's not here. Has it been picked out of the ground? Hang on. Yeah, it has. Because it was all around here. That's weird. Must have been cropped. It was here. Some of it's died off. Yeah. I heard someone on Soulology today talking about that. Going back up to the other garden now in the sunshine because I want to go and do a little drawing, bit of a meditation, letting go. That's, I think that's wild garlic there, but there was absolutely, it was abundant. It's all died off. I think people have been picking it, or maybe it dies off. Nah, someone's been, it was all around here. All this bare patch, it was all around here. Maybe people knew about it. So, not picking any wild garlic today then. Look at the eyes. Love this tree. Probably should sit here, but it's not comfy. This is where once when I was doing this, an orb came past. I think that's what may have been happening then, because I couldn't see any little flies. If that's what it looked like, I'll check this video after. Because I was talking in my head then, so we will see. Riddle me that, Batman. Yeah. It's all a riddle, isn't it? I think we've got a lot of big tests coming up because, like I said, I do believe lots of stuff is initiation. And do you stay on something? I don't mean do you stay on something, but the biggest thing you had faith in, which is also yourself, by the way, is do you fall or do you stand strong? Yeah, of course nature does, because we are part of nature. I'm going to go back to that. See, this bit that I love is in a big ring. Lord of the Rings, I'm joking. Over there, it's got a big bush going around it. So I'd rather sit in a circle than sit in a square, even though some circles are in squares. And in a circle again, sacred geometry, I can never say that word at all. The abundance of everything growing, I was meant to say that this morning, there's so much abundance everywhere with what you might call wildflowers, weeds, everything growing side by side, because that's what we are all growing side by side. We all reach the light at some point. Everything strives for the light. Squirrels are in the tree. You're welcome. I don't know if it'll come out choppy after, because these videos tend to. I can't get in. So I'm going to go now because I need to go and chill out. So speak to you later. Bye.